It's wedding day, and this is how they start. With the rag on your head and getting the kiddos dressed.
Good morning, guys. I guess I can talk to y'all now that I've lost the towel on my head and kind of gotten myself ready for this rainy, wet wedding day. It's definitely gonna be a little bit different. My mom was so nice and kept the boys for us yesterday, and we had to prepare for this wedding to be an indoor wedding. It has rain in the forecast all day, but it's looking like it's gonna be pretty in here. I'm setting out candles right now. I have some arrangements to finish this morning. Cody took the boys to Walmart to get a few supplies that I had forgot about. But that's okay. The boys are always happy to have some sort of like donut run in the morning with Dad. I feel so blessed that we get to do this. So just enjoy this vlog and watching what we do on a work day here on our homestead. This wedding's colors are so pretty. This is actually the bride's bouquet. I made it yesterday. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can't tell. I'll show you in the mirror. But she did like a bunch of like winter theme, but not Christmassy. So we were able to add in some dried elements, and it's so pretty. Let me show you. Check that out. So pretty. Look at that. So pretty. I love it. It's gonna look so good with her. She didn't want like a lot of flowers. She was going for a ton of greenery. So we threw in some cedar, eucalyptus, and all those dried elements, and it looks so nice. Look at that. That pretty greenery right there is called ruscus. I haven't had my coffee yet, but thankfully there is a Keurig over at the venue kitchen, and one of the best parts about making my coffee over here is that I get some of the freshest milk because of our milk refrigerator over here. And so check this cream out, guys. Like, oh my goodness. This should make you want a family milk cow, just saying. So thick. Looks so good. Yay. Right now I'm gonna work on this head table arrangement. I will show you the table at the end. You can tell me what you think. You see this big garbage bag? Not filled with trash. Nope. It is actually filled with a bunch of cedar that Cody and I had picked yesterday. They picked, more like just harvested, I guess, I don't know. We clipped it off our cedar trees. That's just a big tip. We've done that for several like of our winter weddings, or anytime that they like the dark green evergreen look, and it saves money for florals, and it's right here on our property. One thing about this cedar that isn't fun, and I should be wearing gloves because of it, is it gets these little prickly needle things on this variety of it, and it gets all over my skin and it irritates it for a day or two. So, wear gloves. Do as I say, not as I do. Just finished up the head table arrangements. I'm gonna use a couple of them in the ceremony and then move them in front of the table just to make the ceremony inside have a little bit more floral at the front. Let me show you how it turned out. So the table won't actually be in this corner. It'll end up being in the front of the venue. At the end of the ceremony, we do something called a flip. And so that's where the ceremony is gonna take place. And then once the bride and groom are announced Mr. and Mrs., we will move the tables for their reception layout, which that head table will go in front of those beautiful arrangements, and those two arrangements you see down at the floor will go in front of the head table legs. You wanna know my least favorite floral thing I do? That for a while I paid for them just because they're so tedious. I have a lot of carpal tunnel issues in my hands, so this is my least favorite task. Boutonnieres. They are definitely not my favorite, and I have to tie these ribbons. Haven't finished. Boutonnieres and corsages, definitely not my favorite thing. Well, the bride is about to be here. Typically they get ready here, but this one had a lot of bridesmaids. There are 9 bridesmaids and 9 groomsmen, so it's a really big wedding party. I've had the morning to just kind of listen to some music while I get everything ready. Christian worship music that I always have put on in here. And it's been nice to reflect on everything, how far we've come from when we started this venue. It's crazy to think it's been 7 years. And the reason I've been thinking about it is because today is the wedding day for the daughter of the lady that believed in Cody and I to actually succeed in building a wedding venue. And I'm just so grateful for this lady. Her name is Missy. And it was kind of a joke I remember her saying when we were going through the process of showing her the business plan and everything. And she just had so much faith in us. I think it was more faith than we even had in ourselves. She had even said, I have 2 girls and they'll be getting married one day. And now it's kind of come full circle and her daughter's getting married here. So it's just awesome how God works things out. And this wedding venue has been such a blessing for us. It's created an amazing lifestyle for us to be able to have a slower paced life with our kids and still maintain a good income to be able to financially afford our kids. Just reflecting this morning and just feeling really blessed and grateful. Second cup of coffee of the day. I have to say that first one was finished ice cold, so I'm hoping to get this one while it's still hot.
Since it is an all-inclusive wedding, I've been in charge of watching the boys all morning. Got Asher's 4-wheeler back up and running, so he's really excited. Out here with Callum.
Hey, I pressed the brake.
Good job, you learning how to do it? It is about 12:45 and all of the bridesmaids and stuff for this wedding got ready off-site, so they are actually showing up here any minute now, and they'll be the first ones to get here. And then our shuttling job will begin and carry on until our help gets here. How fast can that thing go? Super fast? Oh, yeah. If you're looking for your kid an awesome ride-on toy, Razor makes some really cool ones. If you want, I can put you guys a link in the description for this one. This one's called the Razor Dirt Quad. I think it's the Dirt Quad 500, if I remember. It's like $700. We actually got it way cheaper than that because we bought it at that Ray Alana's convention that we told you guys about in a video a while back. But he has absolutely loved it. I had to fix a few things on it. Had to change the brake caliper, had to just now change the throttle on it, and I had to change the battery. But it is one of those machines, however, that will last a lifetime. It's made of solid steel, so it is a real 4-wheeler. It is just all electric, so it doesn't go near as fast as a gas-powered one. What are you wanting to show me? What is that?
My wheels did that.
From slamming on the brakes? You slid? That's awesome. Not the most ideal day for a wedding. It has been raining its butt off all week long. The creeks are slap flooded. This ground here drains extremely fast, and it's even holding water. We are on top of a hill and we're holding moisture in the ground, which never happens. We did happen to get some dry weather, it looks like, for the remainder of the day, but we are going to have this wedding indoors, whether we like it or not, just because it's going to end up being too sloshy outside at the ceremony site. Not necessarily what we wanted, but we're going to make it work, and it's going to be beautiful anyway because my wife is the one decorating. Someone's coming, buddy. Here they come. Did you think their shuttle driver was that fun? What on earth are you doing?
I'm going to dive in a pond.
A pond? In the middle of our parking lot?
Yes.
Why?
Because.
You're a wild thing. Here comes someone else. Did you park some more while I was gone? You put mud on your face? Oh man, they're not gonna want to park out here if you look all muddy. Where'd you tell them to park? They didn't listen to you, a 3-year-old? You're plenty old enough for them to want to listen
Riley, her beautiful daughter, all married to that handsome groom that's been dancing all night. Yeah! Say bye. Bye.
Everyone's gone, now it's cleanup time. Well, what do you think, babe?
I think it was a long night.
How are your feet feeling?
They need some rubbing.
I can do that. This was a long day. It was a nasty weather day, inside wedding. But this girl knows how to make an indoor wedding gorgeous.
I want to go to sleep.
After a long day, it's time for bed.
Good night, you too.
God bless y'all. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.